What advice would you guys give to people starting remote internships?
I think as a virtual intern, it's just so important to put yourself out there and introduce yourself and start building relationships right from the very start in your first week. So I would definitely suggest like sending a company-wide introductory email, and often that gets met with responses from people asking for virtual coffees to meet. But also you can just put time in people's calendars, and that goes for even more senior people, so principals and partners. They genuinely really want to get to know you and find out about your interests, which has been amazing given, it's not something that I've never experienced before. And these virtual coffees are great opportunities to learn about the breadth of projects going on at Elixir, to ask questions about their experiences at the company, and also to get some great tips on how you can actually add value to your team as an intern. And by the end of your internship, what I've been told is that you basically want to have met as many people as possible who can vouch that they'd love to work with you.
How's everyone found being a remote intern?
Loved it.
Pretty good.
Really good.
To be honest, I think there are some actual perks to being remote. Firstly, I think you would think that it's a disadvantage because you can't ask people as openly, but you really can. All you do is literally phone them. Honestly, just send them out a phone call and people pick up and the problem's solved in no time at all. Also, you're in your home environment and you've got your dog, you can make a cup of coffee. It's great. So I think there's some serious perks to being remote. But that being said, definitely get a mouse and definitely have a comfortable chair in the house because you don't get the perks of a nice office chair. Maddie, what do you think?
I think that you're so right about the chair and the mouse. You're at work when you get excited about ordering a mouse for your laptop. But I think
you're an adult when you order a mouse.
Yeah.
That's when you know.
Yeah, I think that there is something a little bit nerve-wracking starting remotely. I know I've only been here a week, and starting remotely made the whole process a little bit more daunting. But it's so easy when you're at your laptop for 8-9 hours a day to get almost tunnel vision and to forget to do the simple things like get up, leave your desk, go stroke your dog, make a cup of tea, say hi to your mom. I think that these are things that you take for granted when you're in an office environment and you're surrounded by other people that are working. I found it quite isolating at times, but I think everyone's kind of said, and I fully agree, the people at Elixir are just a different breed. Everyone has been so welcoming, so lovely, so ready for a chat. But I definitely think that taking breaks, especially working as a remote intern, makes a world of difference. And I'm definitely someone that's not a morning person. So exercising in the evening I found really helpful, just to kind of relieve some of that stress and tension, and the fact that you're sat kind of stationary for 9 hours. I almost feel like an urge to kind of move around a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. I was super worried initially about feeling connected to Elixir and the culture, being the only US intern, but I found that Elixir hosts many company-wide calls, whether it's just a check-in or a company update, to quizzes and happy hours, which have been really fun and allowed me to see how the company interacts outside of coffee chats. Through the coffee chats, I've been able to ask people from both the US and the UK about their projects, about their clients, and it's been really interesting to see how clients' experiences is really different, and found what makes Elixir super valued and special to all these different clients. And I think that's definitely relates back to how welcoming, enthusiastic, and hardworking everyone at the company has been.
So just some final application tips. I'd say the first tip I would give is make sure you stand out within the initial stages of the application. Make it very easy for the HR team to spot your unique strengths and capabilities. And I think Elixir provides you the opportunity to do so, and they want to see that. People have created whole websites to showcase what strengths and what benefits they can bring towards Elixir as an intern or an analyst. Secondly, I'd make sure you come into the assessment center with the understanding that they're not there to trip you up, that the assessment center is there for you to showcase your strengths and what you can bring to the company. And finally, I'd say showcasing throughout the whole process the personal entrepreneurial grit that you have, your determination for working there. Like you're an individual that goes above and beyond rather than meeting the requirements. That's something that Elixir very highly value.
Hope everyone has a nice weekend.
Yeah, have a great
Have a nice weekend, guys.
Bye.
Bye.